What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc. I'm gonna say, it's like, where'd Grimmsnarl go? Last time, we eventually managed to make our way over to Amarys' trial. Had a very easy run-in with some Superman rings, and managed to battle Amarys. Though we did end up losing, we did learn quite a bit of helpful information about all of the different Pokemon that she has. And as a bonus, we developed a few different strategies on things that could potentially help both in the fight, as well as things that might be able to help in future fights. In this episode, we're going to enact Stage 1. Stage 1 is... Wow. This guy is talking about Skarmory. You're talking about Skarmory. Everyone loves Skarmory here. I think I could very much get used to this place if everyone loves Skarmory. Anyway, I made a few changes. I gave Ephraim a Citrus Berry just because I'm sick and tired of it only having the one move. And I got rid of Cortez's item because I do want to teach it Thief. I want to see if it is possible to be able to actually steal these held items and then hold on to them afterwards. Now, Thief will only mean that I can only steal one Pokemon's item. And I am aiming for Leftovers. I want to see if I can give that to Ephraim, because getting some passive healing off on it, while being able to boost up its defenses as well, that is going to come in handy big time. So I am not expecting to actually win this encounter, since one, I need Cortez to actually get to when Reuniclus comes out, so it can't go first against that Alolan Doug trio. Now, out of curiosity's sake, since everything else that I found was incapable of giving me anything decent, is there anything? No, because then it just gets me to sandwich stuff, which isn't helpful in the slightest. Okay. I mean, I guess if there's one thing I could maybe try to check, you know what? I think it's worth checking. Let's maybe see if all the way back in Paldea, zoom too far out, let's maybe see if there's anything at Porto Marinada. I doubt it, but I'm gonna go ahead and check. Rotom catalog? The heck is... Wait, does this allow me to actually change Rotom's Rotom form? Okay, this is not anything that's gonna be super helpful, but sure. I can see if I can get one of these. I've got a Rotom, in case I need to add things to the Pokedex. 1,000. $3,000. Ooh, these guys are really going after it. Yeah, 5,000 Pokedollars. Okay, well, not what I was expecting to find. But that is super helpful. Otherwise, I have Fresh Waters, Heal Balls, and Hondu Berries. 65. Oh my god. I don't even think I really need Hondu Berries. What exactly do Hondu Berries do again? Here they are. Grow more friendly, but lose special attack. Okay, not helpful in the slightest. Okay, well the Rotom catalog was very interesting. That was certainly not an item I was expecting to see. But overall, that didn't actually help us. Let's maybe get back. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Thief thief strat in order to see if we can't try to get some items. They've even got some spiny helmets, which might also be helpful. I could use that to steal from Skarmory. And if I needed to give it to someone, I mean... Cortez is always fine, but I mean, that chance to flinch would be really nice just to have in general. But if I can find something more interesting for Zangetsu, then I'll try that. Again, this attempt is not meant to be one to actually beat her. I didn't really give any additional vitamins in between episodes, which I might want to try to do as well. Okay, rival, we'll just stick with that just in case for whatever reason that actually matters in the future. So yeah, we'll see what we can do about trying to get different items. Obviously, the more chances we try to get for these sorts of things, I mean, the more money we're gonna have to spend, but it's fine. I can always sell a bunch of other crap that I don't need. This is purely to see if I can steal leftovers. If I can do that, then that might help me out in the future. Okay, so we go ahead, we put up the Reflect, and then we use Water Pulse on Dugtrio. Since I'm gonna have to go second anyway against it, it's not like that really matters all too much. Okay! Wow! Wow! Okay, I know I said wow and a Whirlwind just to get rid of Grimmsnarl. Okay! Cool! Awesome! Fan-freaking... Oh my god! Are you kidding me? This is not going to end well! Okay. Here's an idea. I at least got Reflect up, if nothing else. I am going to Brick Break the Dugtrio, and I'm going to Aura Sphere the Dugtrio. I still have Reflect up. Let's see. Wow, Aura Sphere could pretty much take it out. Then again, Dugtrio is not really defensive, which explains why it has the damn Focus Sash. Okay. And then the Skarmory sets up. It's interesting that she just wanted Grimmsnarl out. Interesting. Or maybe she just wanted the Slowking out. I don't know. Okay. Speed fell, which is not ideal. But Reuniclus is also really freaking slow. She sends out Scizor. Okay, I do not want... I really don't want Cortez to be out, especially since Scizor is part bug. That's something I really don't want to see. So let's go ahead. Let's switch out for... La Rochelle? Yeah, we'll send out for La Rochelle. And then we will use Thunderbolt on Skarmory. I just realized my mistake! No! Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? I am so tempted to just use the ability capsule and just make sure this doesn't keep happening. Because this keeps on happening. And I always keep forgetting that La Rochelle. Okay, yeah, I am very good for that switch out, but that very much was not what I really wanted to have happen. Okay, let's try a Horn Drill on Scizor. At least I'm not just stuck using Thunderbolts. Let's use Aura Sphere. Okay, thankfully that didn't really do a whole lot. Miss. And a Whirlwind! Oh god, okay. Then again, like, she's just doing this so that way she can deal more chip damage to me. Stop breaking it, Cortez! Okay, let's maybe do Stone Edge on Skarmory. Bring Ephraim back out. My god, stop bringing out Scrafty. I'm saving it for your Reuniclus, because I want that damn leftovers. Okay, and I get the Citrus Berry off. That's fine. I've got plenty of those. Okay. Stone Edge at least got off. Will you stop that? That is the third time in a row you've dragged out Cortez! Stop it! Okay. I'm going to assume that she's just going to try to take out La Rochelle. So I'm going to try to attack the Skarmory, and I'm going to... I don't really have anything super great, so I'll just Brick Break it. Okay, I figured that would happen. Now, if you would mind to stop freaking using Whirlwind... Oh my god. And I didn't save either. Freaking hell. This is a wash. This is just a wash. I don't have anything like Follow Me or anything either, so... Spirit Shackle on Skarmory, and I guess if I can... try to steal that Rocky Helmet. Oh my god, that... Well, I guess we're not getting the Rocky Helmet, but we can see what Scizor has. If indeed it has anything. An Occa Berry. And she doesn't even tell freaking Reuniclus. This was just a train wreck. Okay, what does this thing do? If it's hit with a super effective fire type move, the power of that move will be weakened. Okay, so... that makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Oh, jeez. What an absolute train wreck of a run. I wasn't even going into this intending to win. I just wanted those damn leftovers. But the damn freaking Skarmory. I love you, Skarmory. But damn it, that was so annoying. Every single time was just bringing out Cortez. And because of the Stealth Rock, it kept getting hurt. And it wouldn't have survived. It wouldn't have survived at all because it kept taking chip damage. And I couldn't get rid of it because it kept using Whirlwind. God. Okay, at the very least though, we can still use this as a learning experience if nothing else. Okay, let's go ahead. We will put up a Reflect. And then a... I don't really have anything super great, so let's just... Actually, it's just not going to really matter all that much anyway. I'm going to just Thunderbolt the damn Scizor. I'm sorry. Bullet Punch... Oh, it must have a higher priority. Okay, this Scizor is very much a problem in so many different ways. And at this point, the only thing preventing me from just leaving outright is just getting some extra experience. That is literally the only reason I'm still here. And then she sends out the Reuniclus. Because it's literally the only thing she can do, since she can't send Metagross out until last. Oh, jeez. And of course, like, that's... Why would I expect anything different? Zero chance of missing the Thunderbolt, or the Hydro Pump. At least I take it down. Ephraim gains a ton of experience. Ugh. Okay, well, at the very least, we got at least a little bit more intel. We know that Scizor is a giant pain in the ass and needs to go down as quickly as possible, preferably without a fire-type move. Because it severely weakens it just because it's quad weak to it. Okay, I still really want to get those leftovers. So I'm still gonna go for another half-assed run because I want those leftovers. I really want to have those leftovers. I don't care if I have to spend 10,500 Pokédollars each time. That is nothing. That is literally nothing to me. I don't get to keep the item. Okay, well, that ends up being a complete waste of time then. Cool. Great. Why do I not get to keep it? You know what? I think I might know the reason why I don't get to keep it. I don't get to keep it because I lost. I'm thinking if I can win, I get to keep the item. If I lose, then it basically just cuts it. At the very least, I'm pretty sure I get to keep the experience gains that I've gotten. But, dear God, this is going to be a freaking nightmare. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I have more special attack feathers that I can give to Ephraim. So we can do that. Special defense. Who really has good special defense that could use a lot more on? I guess I can try to go with Slowking. Adeline might work quite a bit with that. Maybe. Let's see if we can't try to increase those defensive aspects. So let's go ahead. We'll give it 4. And then some extra HP on my bulky boy. Okay. So this is really going to suck. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's give Ephraim another citrus berry. The main thing that I'm going to have to really rely on is, do I just save Cortez just to try to get those leftovers? Because that's going to be the major issue. And the problem with Ephraim going out first, because even though it can easily try to take down that Doug trio, it's weak to ground. So it's going to get hit with super effective. It might have a good physical defense. It's still going to be super effective. Though admittedly, nah, it doesn't quite work. I really do need to get that reflect up at the start to really kind of cut down on that, which means that it will get 2 hits in. I suppose I could just send La Rochelle as well. Oh, I guess that's That's a better move than just sending Adeline out, because Adeline really can't take much of a hit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And I'm gonna check something real fast. I'm going to see if beating the battle will allow me to keep an item stolen by Thief. If it doesn't, then there's literally no point to the move. So, give me a bit. Okay, so yes, Thief is completely useless to me. Thief cannot steal trainers' items permanently. It can only steal wild Pokemon items permanently. So there is no point in doing this. This is just a wash. This is just a complete wash. Well, that's just great. I guess it's like, oh, that way, like, you can't farm items like that, but that's kind of the point. Okay, let's maybe go ahead and give it its held item back. Yeesh. Alright. I thought it was good, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. There's the Razor Fang. Okay. So we'll go ahead, we'll give it the Razor Fang back. And I guess we just try again. Man, I really thought I had something. It seemed like a really good way to be able to just get items that you ordinarily wouldn't. Because normally, trainers don't have items. And whenever they do have items, it's usually either just a citrus berry, or it's in a situation where everything gets reset anyway, like a battle frontier or a battle tower. So it never really mattered. Oh, the one time that it really would matter, and this was a change that was apparently made in 5th generation, by the way. So this isn't even something that's, like, recent. It's just something that really, you never really needed prior to this point. Okay, well, let's maybe see if we can't try to do something about this. Okay, reflect. And then drill run on Dugtrio. So I'd very much like to keep Scrafty if at all possible. Oh, immediately going for body press. Interesting. Okay. So that's very intriguing. So at this point, I think I can maybe try to go after that Skarmory then. Okay, let's go with a Spirit Break on Dugtrio. And then, just in case, I'm going to use Stone Edge also on Dugtrio. In case for whatever reason Grimmsnarl either gets whirlwinded away or just... And there's a Stealth Rock. Okay. Or just something stupid happened. I wanted to make sure that I can at least get rid of the Dugtrio. Okay. Dugtrio down. So that's good. Now, can we get some good damage on Skarmory? Okay, we can. Not fantastic damage, but still damage. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's put up a light screen now. La Rochelle isn't really going to survive. No, have to use light screen. I was gonna say I could maybe use Thunder Wave. It's like, no, no. Okay, and then we can try a drill run and maybe hope that the Hydro Pump misses. God, 3 for 3! Like, I know it's like 80 accuracy, but do you know how many times I've missed Thunder Wave? Okay, and then Whirlwind just takes Grimmsnarl out. That's honestly fine. I'd rather Grimmsnarl be put to the side in case I need to reapply anything. Alright, so who gets forced out? Adeline does. Okay, well, at least the ground-type moves are no longer there. Okay, in which case, I can also bring out Ephraim. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's use... I guess we can try for a Water Pulse. We'll use a Water Pulse on... I really want to try to do anything with Skarmory, or do I want to focus on Empoleon? Unfortunately, Empoleon is just not going to be super great unless I use Ephraim. So honestly, I can try a Rain Dance. We can try that. We'll use Rain Dance and then Thunderbolt on Empoleon. Okay. That's fine. Okay, and then Skarmory. Okay, I really need to get rid of Skarmory because this is a really annoying tactic. It's just death by 1,000 cuts. That's all it is. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll use Water Pulse on Skarmory, and then Brick Break on Empoleon. Perfect. Okay. We managed to not boost up the power of that Hydro Pump any further. And we get the Moxie off. Okay, can we, okay, good damage. Stop it! Oh my god! This is so annoying! Okay, now Zangetsu's out. Cool. Great. Okay, now comes the Reuniclus. So let's go ahead. We'll use another Water Pulse on Skarmory and hope it takes it out. And then Spirit Shackle on Reuniclus. Now, assuming that I can actually stay in, thank goodness. Thank goodness! Down goes the Skarmory. And then it gets the Trick Room off, unfortunately. But I do have Slowking. So that should still help out with whatever she still has. Which is Scizor. Okay. Let's see if we can't try to do something about that Scizor. Let's try hitting it with a Water Pulse, and then Spirit Shackle Reuniclus. Okay. Still good. Maybe we can get the confusion off? Yeah! There we go! Okay, things are starting to turn around. Maybe. Nope, certainly not. Okay, thankfully, Reflect, and Light Screen. My god, has Grimmsnarl come in clutch here. Just having these boosted defenses is helping out significantly in these battles. And she's already down to her last 2 Pokemon, too. Okay, this is working out tremendously well. Okay, so let's go ahead. We will use Water Pulse. Ooh, let's try to take out Scizor. I think Scizor is going to be the bigger threat to try to take out. I know Metagross is a pseudo-legendary. It is going to be very powerful. But if I can just remove one of these Pokemon, it then becomes a 2v1. And if it's just a 2v1, I can do something about that. That puts me at just a numbers advantage. That Metagross can only hit one Pokemon. That'll help out significant. Yes! Yes! Confusion hits! Okay! Okay! Oh no! Oh god! Okay, that is not good. Damn it! Oh god! Okay, that is really not good. Put Grimmsnarl back out. Okay, let's go ahead and use Water Pulse again on Scizor. Try to take it out. We'll put the Reflect back up. Freaking hate you, Bullet Punch! Oh, I forgot that it has a higher priority than Prankster. But whatever, down goes Scizor. Down goes Scizor. All I have left to worry about. The more health a Pokemon has left, the more it will suffer from this move. You've been warned. Hard Press. Cool! It was a crit anyway! Okay. That just leaves Ephraim and Cortez. Okay. We can still use fighting to get some form of advantage. Okay. So let's go ahead. We will hit it with an Aura Sphere. And I'd like to try to Terastallize into the Fire type, but the Rain Dance is proving to be my disadvantage. And there's the Brick Break. Oh god, it has a freaking Brick Break. Okay, well, at the very least, I know that that is not going to be helpful at all. Once Metagross comes out. Cool. All we can do is just take it down with numbers. Yes! Okay! Second time using an actual, like, trying to win strat. Okay. Whoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, I'm really going to need to be a lot more prepared when going up against Lacey. I am not enough, I see. The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. Your desire to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own. Oh, of course not. You can't decide that just on a Pokemon battle. You care deeply for him. Destro, you truly are a kind person. Alright then. Time for a photo. We must ensure that your victory here is properly commemorated. She's doing the heart pose. I will give you this TM2. It contains a favorite move of mine. Hard Press. Target is crushed with an arm, claw, or the like to inflict damage. The more HP the target has left, the greater the power's move. That might honestly work a lot better than some other moves I've tried. Putting that on Ephraim might be a good play to try to do. Especially with Lacey coming up. It is up to you to help Kieran, Destro. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. So long. Yo, yo! Champ in the making! So that's 2 Elite Four members down already, huh? You sure are crushing it. Amarys sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You never guess it, but they click in a weird way. It's pretty funny to watch. The thing about Amarys is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from outside. Kieran! Seems like things are going well with the BB League. Right, Destro? What's up, mighty champion? Scoping out the competition. I was getting worried. It'd be so disappointing if Destro had gotten weaker. Those other two weren't canon. But you seem as strong as ever, thankfully. Destro, go all the way. Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't even make it to me. Someone's getting riled up. Anyway, you got places to be, right? Better not keep ya. See ya. Good luck with the remaining Elite 2. Okay, and out of curiosity's sake, because now that we can make this move, what does it entail? I'm going to assume Beldum and Skarmory parts, I'm guessing. Let's see. Gyro Ball, Steel Beam, Hard Press. Well, I was half right. Beldum and Cufant. Are there any Cufant here? Or do I have to go all the way back to Paldea for that? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much because only Ephraim can learn it. Yeah, because the more the HP the target has left, the greater the move's power. Now, main question. Oh, actually, that's bad. That's real bad. I shouldn't learn it. It's a physical move. Ephraim is a special attack. Well, I guess while I'm here, just go with the usual, cause I've got a lot of Wooper parts. Oh, nope. Don't need to do that. Yeah, that move isn't going to be able to do a whole lot of good if I need a heal. That move isn't going to do a whole lot of good when I teach it as a physical attack to my special attacking steel type. So, not exactly going to be the greatest move in the world. Still, at the very least, I think we're probably good to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc. A lot of different people up here. There's a lot of different people up here. Anyway. The next Pokemon. The next trainer we need to fight is Lacey. Now, each of these members do seem to be progressively getting harder and harder. They're getting to be higher and higher leveled. So I think getting a little bit more training in wouldn't be a bad thing to try to do. I mean, Grimmsnarl is already at level 88. And honestly, if there was ever a time for me to be able... I need to get some of these Pokemon out of here. If there was ever a time for me to use Leon, it would be here. But I'm pretty sure Lacey's got a lot of different things to be able to deal with any pesky poison types. So that might be a bit more of an issue. Oh, I've got all these Pokemon that move. Oh, we can just do that then. So, it's going to be a little bit of... it's going to be a little bit of a trek to be able to take care of her. I think going after her once with just my team as is might not be a bad play to start. Just to see how tough she is, and seeing if I can just squeeze in Leon. So I think just doing that might work better to my advantage. Just so that way I can just see if there's anything that I can realistically do with it. And to see if it's really worth putting in all those candies to try to train up a brand new Pokemon. So, it'll be nice just to be able to scope her out, I guess. Oh, pick a peck. It'll be nice to try to scope her out and see if there's anything that I could realistically do to just change up my setup, if need be. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's put Adeline at the top. Take you on, since you are technically part of the coastal biome. And then we'll call it. I mean, I guess we're already in the middle of the outro, but honestly, not too big of a deal. So yeah, next time we go and try to take on Lacey. Okay, so let's go ahead. We will use Psychic on Crabominable, and we'll use Drill Run on Dugtrio. Wow, and that was a crit too? Thankfully, I don't think we really need to worry about exploring a lot more. We're very familiar with the coastal biome, and in fact, that's also right by her is where we... Oh, the Crabominable uses Dig. I mean, realistically, right where we go off to fight her is where I caught Leon. So instead, we will just simply head over there and see how things go. So as soon as I can take down this Crabominable, I can actually call it a day. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Well, I mean, that should still take it out. Yeah, alright. The Crabominable down, another trainer taken care of. And again, next time, we are taking on Lacey. So until next time, everyone, take care.